Assalamualaikum and hi. We are from Group 5 and we will be presenting Employees Trust and Wellbeing in 9 Inci.
My name is Aizalina binti Irwan.
My name is Nur Atira Nasrin binti Muhammad Amin.
My name is Farhan Alanasha binti Buan Shukri.
My name is Nur Aisha binti Zainal.
So basically, 9 Inci was officially established on the 10 March 2025, although the initial planning and preparation began early in November 2024. So, the cafe was founded by Ismail, which is previously partnered with Overtime Cafe. When Overtime Cafe relocated, Ismail decided to withdraw from the partnership and instead took the opportunity to start his own business with Pak Easy. Interestingly, 9 Inci now operates in the same location that once belonged to Overtime Cafe, which can provide them with the advantage in retaining customer familiarity, also creating a new identity for their business. The cafe is designed with a dual purpose in mind, which is serving as a comfortable dining place and also function as an event space, which is they can do a small gatherings, workshops, and community activities like that. So the main purpose of interview with the owners was to explore stress and well-being within the organization itself. Specifically, we wanted to understand what sources of stress are present among staff and management, and how the cafe handles these challenges to create a healthy and supportive working environment. These insights gathered are important as they provide a deeper understanding of how a small business like 9 Inci manage their employee welfare while balancing the demands on daily operation.
So now we will move to the analysis of the discussion.
For the type of the stresses, we identified 4 main categories of stresses affecting the employees. First, there are task-based stresses. These come from the role ambiguity where staff are expected to handle duties outside of their job description. When unpredictable problems occur, employees feel a lack of competence which increases stress. Second, we see organizational stresses. These involve poor communication such as tension between the kitchen and waiting staff, and confusion among front of house employees due to the unclear expectation. Added to this is heavy performance pressure as employees are constantly pushed to meet the high demands of growing and managing a successful business. Third, there are interpersonal stresses that stem from a generational gap. The manager has a proactive, investment-oriented mindset, while many young employees view their work as a purely transactional way, just showing up and doing the minimum. This fundamental disconnect creates ongoing friction. Finally, there are external stresses. The broader economic situation, high living costs, low wages, and financial instability is weighing heavily on employees. These personal financial challenges spill into the workplace, further affecting focus and productivity. For the impact of the stresses, task-related stresses such as unclear responsibility and lack of confidence in handling unexpected situations often lead to frustration, reduced job satisfaction, and increased stress. Organizational stresses also play a major role. Poor communication between the kitchen and front of house staff combined with unclear expectations creates misunderstanding and tension. This weakens collaboration and contributes to emotional exhaustion. On top of that, constant pressure to meet high performance demands often leaves employees disengaged and fatigued. Interpersonal stresses further complicate the situation. The generational gap between the management proactive, forward-looking mindset and employees' more task-focused approach creates disconnections, lower morale, and reduces their sense of belonging in the workplace. Finally, external economic stresses such as low wages and the rising cost of living lead to financial insecurity. This increases burnout and make it harder for employees to stay motivated.
Now, I will explain the effectiveness of the strategy implemented by 9 Inci Cafe for supporting employee well-being. So from our interview, one of the main stresses faced by employees was financial strain because many felt their wages were insufficient for daily expenses. So to address this, the cafe has introduced fixed shift and paid overtime, as well as providing employees with opportunities to market their own products, such as like desserts. These initiatives have proven effective in providing extra income, security, and also reducing financial pressure. Another stressors identified was the lack of problem-solving skills among younger staff. The cafe has tried to reduce this by holding monthly meetings and training sessions, which has also helped employees to build confidence, receiving constructive feedback, and also improve their job performance. So this shows that the strategies are directly linked to the stressors and they help to promote both professional and personal growth for their employees. At the same time, the cafe also faced challenges from a long working hours and the fast-paced service environment. To overcome this, the management organized sports sessions and provides healthcare benefits, which can encourage employees to take care for their physical and mental health. These health initiatives are useful in reducing stress, improving well-being, and ensuring employees feel supported. In addition, team building activities help to strengthen cooperation and reduce workplace conflict, which is especially important in service industry. However, some initiatives like the entrepreneurial opportunities are more effective in improving financial well-being than indirectly reducing stress from customer demands or heavy workloads. Overall, the strategy shows a proactive approach by the cafe, but they will need continuous monitoring and adjustment to make sure they remain effective for employees' changing needs.
Now let's move on to summary of interview. Next are some of the common stresses faced by employees at Sembilan Inci. First is the young workforce. Since many staff are still new, they often lack problem-solving skills and mostly see the job as just a source of income rather than personal growth. Because of this, they struggle more when dealing with workplace pressures. Second is financial stress. Wages are often seen as not enough to cover basic living costs. With the rising cost of living, financial strain becomes heavier. This leads to lower motivation and weaker overall performance. Finally, work environment pressure. The cafe industry is very fast-paced with a long shift and constant demand from customer service. These factors will up and intensify stress level among staff.
For the signs of the stress, the cafe owner highlighted that stress was more noticeable among the younger staff compared to the management team. The number one sign of the stress was serious lack of problem-solving skills. When faced with unexpected situations such as explaining a new point system to customer, the staff often froze, avoided the situation, or backed away. This anxious reaction was visible physically and they required close supervision. Another indicator was their constant delay in decision making. The team often relied heavily on their manager for support and resources, which showed both stress and lack of confidence. In addition, even when employees was not dealing with personal issues, they still carried financial pressures caused by the tough economic climate. While this is not an excuse for poor performance, the cafe owner acknowledged that it does affect employees' focus and delivery.
Next, we'll be moving on to initiative introduced by Sembilan Inci Cafe to support employee well-being. So basically, the cafe has implemented several strategies that balance both personal and also professional needs. One of the key initiatives is the monthly meeting. So employees can encourage to share feedback and also reflect on their performance. This provides a space for open communication and also helps staff to identify areas for improvement. Another important initiative is team building activities, which is they conduct before operation begin because these activities are designed to build trust, improve teamwork, and also strengthen communication among employees. These all activities are important in reducing workplace tension. In addition, the cafe actively promotes a healthy lifestyle because every 2 weeks, sports sessions are arranged to encourage physical activities and stress relief. Employees are also provided with health claim benefits, which is give them financial support to cover treatment costs whenever necessary. On top of that, the cafe also introduced a creative initiative by allowing employees to market their own products, such as desserts, because this initiative can only provide extra income, but also enhance their sense of independence, creativity, and self-efficacy. Overall, this initiative demonstrates the cafe proactive approach in creating a supportive and positive work environment so that can ensure that employee well-being remains as a priority.
At 9 Inci, several formal policies and programs are established to ensure smooth operation, employee well-being, and customer satisfaction. Firstly, health and safety policy is one of the core guidelines which requires all staff to comply with local food hygiene standards. This policy goes beyond just meeting the minimum legal requirement. It sets a standard of practice that emphasizes cleanliness, hygiene, and safety in every aspect of the operation. To complement health and well-being policy, food handling safety programs ensures that employees are fully equipped with the knowledge and skills to handle food responsibly. By empowering the employees with this, it not only maintains a clean and safe dining experience, but also fosters professionalism among the staff and reinforces the cafe reputation. Third one is leaves and attendance policy. This policy provides employees with annual leave and medical leave entitlements. This policy will help create fairness and work-life balance among the employees. By having a clear system that states how many days of annual leave and medical leave staff are entitled to, the cafe ensures that employees can rest and recover without fear of losing jobs or income. Lastly, workplace of conduct. It outlines professional behavior, punctuality, and dress code requirements to ensure a professional environment and comfort for both customers and staff.
To handle these stresses, we apply theories and supportive strategies. The first one is stress management models. The transactional model of stress and coping explains that younger staff may see sudden problems like customer complaints as threats. To cope, we can use problem-focused strategies such as training, team building, and regular meetings, and emotion-focused strategies like providing health benefits. Another model, the job demand control model, shows that high job demands combined with low control can increase stress, especially in fast-paced jobs like ours. Next are Employee Assistance Programs or EAPs. These are employee-supported programs that give staff access to confidential help for both personal and work-related issues. At 9 Inci, these include counseling, emotional support, and even financial advice to improve staff well-being. Lastly, we focus on work-life balance concept. Ethical leadership is encouraged through open communication and supportive meetings. Holistic support includes meal, emotional care, and personal advice. Flexibility and compassion allow staff to take needed rest while purpose and shared success build a meaningful and positive work culture.
There are a few proposed solutions and recommendations suggested. Firstly, stronger communication channels. From the interview, many stresses of 9 Inci came from unclear expectation and miscommunication between kitchen and front of house staff. By introducing weekly coordination meetings, it will prevent delays or mistakes caused by unclear instruction. For example, the waiter takes the order but isn't sure if the kitchen has enough stock, so the customer didn't get what they want. Secondly, recognition and motivation. To boost motivation and morale of staff, an award like Employee of the Month or Customer Service Champion programs will increase their motivation and they will feel appreciated. This will encourage staff to go extra miles on the cafe. Lastly, career growth opportunities. Example scenario is younger staff often view the job as temporary, leading to a low motivation. By providing growth paths can change this mindset. So offering a promotion by provide an advanced training and chance to lead a new staff will motivate the staff to stay and seize future in the cafe. In conclusion, 9 Inci shows that managing stress and employee well-being is crucial in the fast-paced F&B industry. Employees face stresses like financial strain and workload, which can harm motivation and teamwork if unmanaged. Through initiatives such as meetings, trainings, and EAPs that guided by stress management models, 9 Inci takes a proactive approach to support staff. Prioritizing well-being not only boosts employee satisfaction, but also strengthens organizational performance and long-term success. Thank you.